What is up, guys? It is me again, as you can clearly see, me holding the water here. Body Armor Sports Water electrolytes right there. It's backwards for me, but it's not backwards for you. Yes, my nails are dirty. That's because, folks, I've been polishing my jewelry, and this gets in between the cracks of my fingernails. I'm polishing jewelry like I always do. Even when it's super duper shiny, you're probably like, Zach, why do you keep shining up your jewelry when they're the most shiny they can possibly ever get? Because it's a stress reliever for me, and also it just looks so beautiful, shiny all the time. So I like keeping it shiny. All right. If the Bible calls it a sin, then it is a sin. Now, there is a lot of people in this world who think that what they are doing, which are sins, are not sins, and they don't feel like they are sinful things to do. Let's say if somebody watches porn, they might not think that there's anything wrong with that. First of all, obviously there is. Second of all, if you don't think there's anything wrong with watching porn, one or two things. You're either not saved, or you are saved, but you have a demon blinding you to the truth that what you're doing is completely wrong. And let's say the Bible talks about adultery. It's one of the 10 commandments not to do it. Thou shalt not commit adultery. And watching that stuff is adulterous. It's adulterous because Jesus himself said you are committing adultery in your heart, even just by looking at a woman with lust. If you look at a woman with lust and fantasize in your mind, even if she's clothed and everything, but you're fantasizing while looking at her, like sexual things, that's adultery. But watching it is obviously 100% lust and adultery. 100%. There are things in this world that might not seem like they're that big of a deal. Like lying isn't that big a deal, people think. Yet it's punishable in hell. It's not illegal to lie. To lie to the cops is illegal, but gluttony, overeating, that's punishable in hell. That's not illegal or anything like that. People don't think there's anything wrong. See, a lot of people, that's where I'm getting at right now. A lot of people actually believe that if it's not illegal here on the earth, then there's nothing wrong with it. It's not illegal, then there's nothing wrong with it. Or there might be, but it's not that bad. Not that bad as in it might be unhealthy, but it's not going to kill me for another 50 to 60 years if I keep doing it. It's going to take its time to kill me. Something, Just obvious. Let me mention the obvious here. Just because it's not illegal to do on earth does not mean that it's not against God's law. A lot of people think that way. If it's okay to do here on earth, then it's okay with God. Wrong. That's probably one of the biggest lies there is that people love to believe. That if it's not illegal, then there's nothing wrong with, God doesn't see anything wrong with it. Like, watching porn is not illegal, but obviously God doesn't tolerate that. And smoking, doing drugs, smoking weed. Well, first of all, weed is now legal, I think, in a couple of different states. I don't know which ones, but and illegal narcotics like cocaine, ecstasy, like meth. Those are illegal too. As long as you stay away from the illegal drugs, God is okay with it. God is fine with you smoking tobacco. God is fine with you drinking alcohol because they're not illegal here on earth. They're not against the law here on earth, so God is okay with that stuff. Wrong. People love to assume stuff like that, and that's really what the devil and his demons go for. They go for like people who they're easy to manipulate or lie to and deceive, saying, oh, if they have a mindset like this, then they are going to be very easy to deceive. And it's not going to be much effort for us to make them believe whatever we want. I don't know how plainly I have to put it. Just because it's not illegal on earth does not mean that it's not against God's law. You know, there's a lot of things that God does not tolerate, but that our world does. Obviously, unfortunately, but obviously, sex before marriage is not illegal on earth. Now, fornication, that's sex before marriage. That is not illegal on earth. But God created sex for a married couple, man and woman, not man to man and woman to woman. Man and woman to experience as a gift, as a blessing for being in a marriage with each other. That's God's gift for a married couple, is intimacy. But you know, all the like, I would seriously be lying to you guys right now if I didn't say that probably most of the, like half the world right now, I believe, have sex before marriage than people who do have it only after they're married. So, you are a very good pawn, a very great pawn of the devil and his demons if you truly believe with all your heart that just because something is not illegal here on earth, that it's okay with God as well. You are truly deceived. You are truly a pawn, a very great pawn, and person to be manipulated with by the demons if you truly have a mindset like that. You know, it's not illegal to play Ouija boards, is it? No, it's not. They used to sell them all the time. They probably still sell them at like the toy stores and stuff, like where they have board games. No, they're not illegal, but are they illegal to God? Absolutely, yes, they are. Why? A lot of people just believe, oh, it's all fake stuff. Let me tell you a story, actually. Back in 2013, okay, so I wasn't saved until September 6th of 2014. When I was living with my parents when I was like 20, I was like, it was around 2013, 2012, I think it was 2013. I had an Ouija board because I wanted to see what everybody was talking about, like where like crap happens that you can't explain, blah, 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 blah. All right, so I got it out of the games room at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I started using it. And all of a sudden, and it was like 4 in the morning, there was this eerie presence in the house with me. There was this eerie kind of dark, kind of creepy presence with me that I've never felt before. And I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this that I'm feeling? It was like this aura. It was like an aura of evil. And I still have that machete, by the way. I had a machete that's razor sharp, and I was holding it while I was standing against the wall around a corner at 4 a.m, too afraid to look around the corner because I felt something like walk right past me that I couldn't see. It was this weird kind of eerie kind of presence. I was frozen in fear, like legit. I was like, wow. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I had no idea it was because of me playing that game, the Ouija board. I was like a couple weeks later, I think I was talking to my brother's girlfriend about it, and I was like, "Hey Sam, guess what? I play the Ouija board and everything like that, and this crap happened." And she's like, "Zach, because people believe it, it happens because they believe it. They believe it because, yeah, they believe it. So you only feel crap that your body will feel as like a mind trick, or your brain is playing tricks with you. But it's all fake because you believe it." Well, I believed what she said back then, but after I became a Christian, all truth was revealed to me. All truth was revealed to me. Like the truth about the afterlife, the truth about the Bible being 100% real, the truth about heaven and hell, demons, angels, all of it, including stuff like that. Magic exists. Yes, it does. But it's not like with a magic wand and a magic tricks, like, cards or taking a rabbit out of a hat. Magic is not like that in real life. In real life, magic has everything to do with the devil. And it is absolutely 100% demonic. It has everything to do with Satan, rituals, sacrifices, all that bullcrap stuff. All that stuff that exists and that will take you to hell. Witchcraft exists. Because it does say in Revelation 21:8, as a whole bunch of different types of people who will go to the lake of fire, including all sorcerers. All sorcerers. Sorcery is from magic and witchcraft. So magic and witchcraft does exist. Witches exist. Witches are real. We live in a world where most people think magic is just a kid's game. Wrong. That's really deceiving. That's really bad that people have made Halloween for children to dress up as monsters and everything like that, and to say magic is for kids. That's very dangerous stuff. No, it's real legit magic. Putting spells, hexes, curses on people is 100% real. And again, it has everything to do with the devil and with demons. 100%. Spells exist. So a lot of people don't believe it, but that's because the devil doesn't want them to believe it. There's nothing really more to say about it in this video, so I have some more written down that I'm going to make within the next couple of days, so stick around, and I hope you guys enjoy.